All right, friends, before we get into this hot take, I have to come forth and ask for forgiveness of my sins. Later in the episode, I accidentally made a comparison of The Boys to Attack on Titan, and I spoiled one of the reveals of Attack on Titan. And normally I'd edit it out, but you have to understand, like, I love that show. This would hurt me because, I thought I was that guy. I thought I was that boy that never spoiled, but here I was spoiling for one of my best friends. So, I need to repent for my crimes. Pain is all I know. I've been thinking about this forever, ever since we recorded. I got Spain without the S. I thought all those breakups hurt, but not this. They couldn't prepare me for this type of pain. Ashton, please forgive me. But with that being said, this episode's gonna be a little weird towards the end because I was so embarrassed I couldn't continue recording. And for the sake of not spoiling for you guys, I'm just gonna edit most of it out. I'm probably gonna add like a little clip here and there, just so you could see the pain, you could hear the pain, But now that we're back on the same page, hey there, Baconators, welcome back to Hot Drops, an entertainment-based podcast where we get together to discuss the hottest video games, movie, TV, and anime, pretty much everything in between. My name is Josh. I'm one of your hosts, always accompanied by my co-hosts Dylan and Ashton. This is going to be another hot take, a mini-series where we watch the first episode of whatever anime or TV show it is, and then just give our first impression of it. Today we're going to be talking about The Boys, and here's just like a quick little synopsis for you guys, just in case, you need a little jog your memory or catch up to speed. The Boys takes place in a universe where super-abled people are considered superheroes and are mostly owned or controlled by Vought International, which capitalizes off of their popularity and success. What their fans and public don't know is that most of them are steeped in misconduct and corruption. And let's get right into it. Dylan, what were your first impressions going into it?
I'm gonna say I am definitely interested, especially with like a first episode kind of pull going on. I don't know, that it's definitely getting the world building going on, and this world that they're in has been established for I don't even know how many years. Like clearly, like superheroes have been around. It doesn't seem like it's an origin story of like whatever this like off-brand Justice League is. But I kind of like the perspective of you have your Huey, right? I want to say is the main character. You have Huey. I like it's going to be majority. What I'm assuming is from his perspective, and then I feel like that Starlight character that is going to be like she's going to be our in on what's going on with the soups, right? I think overall I liked it, and I definitely wanted to keep watching. So I enjoyed it.
All right, nice. Ashton, how about you? When did you watch it, and what were your impressions?
I actually watched it I want to say 6 months ago.
Dang.
Yeah, I watched it for the first time a while ago.
Yeah.
I watched it again today because it had been such a long time. So yeah, I watched it a while ago. I only watched the first episode the first time though, also, so I have still only seen one episode.
Oh, perfect then.
Yeah, I was interested, but not. I was told, I think Tony showed it to me. I didn't watch it of my own volition.
Mm-hmm.
But once I did watch it, it was interesting, and I want to say just pretty dark.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, like that moment when Robin just got clapped, literally by what's the fast guy's name?
A-Train.
A-Train,
bro.
What a name. But bro, I was just new show, you're just kind of just minding, kind of watching it, kind of not, you still think about other things. Then when that happened, that was it was like, what just happened?
Yeah, and I like how, what I really liked about that though is just you don't really get that side in a Marvel movie.
No,
you know what I mean?
I loved it.
I'm not saying that it needs to happen, but it's it's just it's interesting to think of, and could totally happen if superpowers were a real thing. I don't know, it's definitely out there, the slow-mo and everything.
That was pretty devastating.
Bro, I was shook. But yeah, I guess my impressions too. I right after that scene, I was all for everything that happened for the rest of the episode. I was just on it. I was like, oh, this might be the one for me. You know, like I only watch anime nowadays, but this
It's
one
not
might
hand
get
drawn, bro.
yeah, I might get a straight binge in the next week or so. You know, but yeah, I liked it a lot, so I'm looking forward to watching it again. I'm probably gonna watch another episode like later tonight too. So Ashton, was there anything that like super caught you? I mean, you know, you watched it a long time ago, but like going back a second time, I don't know if you remembered parts before, but like, was there anything that like,
Um,
you know, like,
yeah, like I think the cinematography is really like crisp. It looks real like the whole thing looks really good. Um, and like you can tell like the quality of like the acting is really good. Um, I think like for me, I don't know what it is. There's just something like very like I don't really like any of the characters.
you don't like,
Yet,
I
as in
yet.
like, you just don't
I
agree with
don't. I
them,
know I'm
or
not very like far into it, obviously, but like
Mhm.
I just like Huey is just kind of annoying. His dad is a horrible person. Like I really liked Robin, but then she died in the first five
Same. I was like, hey,
seconds.
yo, Robin's cool. Then literally the next second gets blasted.
Exactly, and like she was like the only one I really even cared about because like Starlight feels like just like she's supposed to be like kind of like how in like horror movies there's always like the virgin girl. Like she's
Yeah,
like that. Like she just seems
100% what
like
she's like.
the sacrificial lamb. I don't know. It's just weird. Um I don't know, like when I look at all of the characters and everything, like I just don't really like any of them or care about like what happens to them.
I feel it. That's what the first episode. That's what a pilot is, though. Like, you know, like we don't got much to go off of, but like, no, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like usually like in these shows, like there's at least one person that like I really like
Yeah.
am vibing with that it, like keeps me watching, and she died, so like I don't know what to do with that.
Like
feel it.
first 2 minutes.
Yeah, so but like I mean, the story is an interesting like take on things. Like I like that it is kind of like modeled after superheroes that we're like already familiar with. Um, and then like just applying it to like what if this happened in real life, you know? So yeah.
Dylan, did you have anything that like stuck out for you too?
Yeah, I mean, to put it very like straightforward, I think a lot stood out, especially um, like Robin getting axed in the
Mm-hmm.
first like 2 minutes, and things like I like that last like the end fight. In the Radio Shack like
Oh
store.
yeah, with the
That's
invisible
a
guy.
very unique. And another thing that stood out, not really in a good way, is like, I mean, nobody really likes rapey scenes and that kind of thing in general. But it's just like I did not expect that in the show, and I felt like super uncomfortable for Starlight and stuff. It was just definitely was not a fan of that, and like I said, I did not see that coming whatsoever. But at the same time, it's like I like that it's like throwing you a curveball. It's just I don't know if it's a necessary curveball or if it's just like, oh, we're just gonna do this to be like, you know, very out there.
Dude, I
I mean, I
definitely
know
felt
this is
the
based
same
off
way
a
about
comic
that.
series, huh?
I definitely felt the same way about that. It was
Yeah, I
like
mean,
rough and made like yeah, like made me uncomfortable too.
Yeah.
dude, and I hated it too because like building up. I mean, I know you're not supposed to like it. I'm just saying, like building up to it, you just see them both in there, and I'm like, please don't do this. And then
Bro, yeah.
it just they started doing it, and I'm just like, not literally, but I mean,
Yeah.
but
I
it
mean,
was just all
yeah.
bad, very uncomfy. That's for sure. I do want to say the standout to me, like I know Ashton was going off, like she usually has characters that will like make her more invested and stuff. I definitely agree with the Huey thing. He seems kind of like annoying just at first. I want to say real quick, I love the Simon Pegg in
Yeah,
there as his
same.
dad. And it
That's
really threw me off with his American accent.
mhm.
He's a great guy. He's a great actor. I love him.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite
Super funny.
actors.
But the character that is keeping me interested in like wanting to continue the most part is Carl Urban's character, the like
Butcher.
Billy Butcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just seems badass.
Yeah.
I
Like
do
I don't
like
know.
him. I'll give you that. But like even he like a little bit, I'm like, but I like him probably the most of any of them.
Yeah.
But
I
that's
just
not
he's
saying
got
much.
some dope swag. He's got like a cool, fun little Hawaiian shirt underneath a
Under-
like leather
yeah.
jacket. Like that's swagged out, dude. And I like the Homelander take. How he is. I like how Ashton put here a great value Superman, but he's literally just not chill.
I think
he just gives me very bad vibes.
Yeah, and everyone
very fake.
What's it called? Butcher even said, like, I think Butcher said, like, Homelander was the exception. Like, he's the only good superhero. Then, like, that little flip at the end.
Yeah. And what's it called? I like how what they're delving into as far as like flipping the superhero genre on its head, with what's her name? I'm gonna go look at it right now. I know you have it in here. Do you have it in here? Homelander's like pretty much the person who manages the seven. Oh, Madeline Stillwell. So like I like how these like supers or whatever are kind of sold, to like states and cities, like, and there's like contracts and stuff, like NBA players. Like, it's super interesting. Like, I've never thought of that before, until, not really super spoilers, but they kind of like do something. They play off that with the Invincible comic series that I'm really hyped for, or that I've read and really hyped for the TV show. But like, I've never seen it outside of that, and it's cool to like see that they're like literally like NBA celebrities, super interesting. I just like, I don't know. I'm definitely curious, and I want to see what more it has to offer, especially with the characters, just because Billy Butcher is the only reason why I'm like, yeah, he's not like the main character, which is kind of killing it for me. But I'm curious to see what kind of situations we get into, because it's usually we're focused on the supers instead of like, the non-super powered people. What about you, bro? Wait a minute, bro.
Wait.
Bro.
Oh, bro.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm so... bro.
What are you doing, Josh?
Bro.
Okay, Josh, I just want to say, I think you are the worst spoiler than Eric.
Bro, that one, Ashton. I'm so sorry, Ashton. I've been talking about Attack on Titan to literally every group. I've been losing track of what I can say to other people.
This is so, dude. This editing, right? This editing you have to do is insane. I wish Ashton was like not a member yet until
you better put that in there and pay the price for your crime.
It's okay. I'll own up to it. Don't worry. I'm gonna hit.
You can just put that like crazy laugh track over it so that nobody else gets spoiled on it.
I'm about to fire myself. Oh, that one hurt. But anyways, like I was saying. I can't even continue on this thought.
Honestly, just unless Ashton's got any more to say about the episode, let's wrap it up and get to the pod.
That's it for this hot take, boys.
Badoom. And girl.
Bye.
And girl.